Hey everybody, Carl here with PaveChaser in the PaveChaser garage, and today we're going to talk about luggage. More specifically, we're going to talk about this Drybag 80 by SW-Motech. Now, if you're like me, I never seem to have enough space on my bikes when I'm traveling, and that doesn't, whether I'm on the road, whether I'm off the road, adventure bikes, cruisers, sport bikes, I always seem to be looking for just a little bit more room. And I come across these bags by SW-Motech. I am a bit of a fan of SW-Motech. This is not a sponsored video by SW-Motech, I should add. I have the SW-Motech tank bag on my Duke here. I did a review on that. If you want to check that out, you can. This is not specifically for any type of bike. So this is a universal fit dry bag. It is an 8-liter, and it's basically 100% waterproof, dirt-proof, tear-resistant, high tensile strength. All in all, this bag is meant to keep your contents safe from the elements, no matter what kind of bike you drive. This bag retails for around $115 Canadian, and so it's not the cheapest bag on the market, but it's by far not the most expensive. And I think that the level of quality you're getting with this for that price point, if this lasts you for many, many years and on multiple different motorcycles, I think it's actually not that bad of a deal, really. I'm going to give you kind of a close-up review of what I think of this tank bag. Now you can see over here, I already have one on this Duke. I bought 2 of them because I plan on using these for my engine guard bags, but they can be used for anything, and I'll show you that in a minute. And so I have used these. I have taken a trip with them, and they worked out really well so far. I'm quite impressed with them. It does come with this nice little case. So I do like their little bags here with their logo on them, and makes a nice place to store them if you're not using them all the time. So jumping right in here, the coloring and the design of this bag looks really, really sharp. So whether you've got it on a sport bike or an adventure bike, it seems to fit it no matter, you know, the design, the color of the bike. You got this nice matte gray up here, and then you've got the black high strength material here. The way that it attaches is a 3-point harness system. And that means that you've got a strap that comes around the back here and a strap that goes around the bottom, as well as one that's going to loop up and over the top portion of it. So you're going to be able to get this secured to your bike, whether it's going to be on engine guards or side racks, things like that. You can tell this is really quality. I mean, you can put a lot of pressure on this here, and these are not pulling or stretching. The clips are very high quality. They do have a loop on the side here. You can stretch these right out to be as tight as you want, or as loose as you need, depending on what you're putting in these bags. Coming around the back here, if you do plan on using this as a tank bag, which is one of the options that it says it can work for, the back of it here is this nice rubbery tarpaulin type material, so it's not going to scratch your paint. Just make sure you don't have any rocks or sand or grit between it, of course, when you put it on. That would probably scratch your paint. It does come with a couple of straps. So the first one being kind of a carry strap. So there's 2 little hooks. You now have a handy shoulder strap. It makes a stylish purse, or a merce, as some people call them. Probably not. But if you're going to take this, you're going to go hiking, you want to take your bag with you, that is kind of a handy strap. They've got the nice heavy-duty plastic quick connect, and it does swivel, so you're not going to end up having this all twisted up on you as you're using the bag. And it does come with 2 of these. This again is if you plan on using this as a tank bag, or if you plan on putting it on the back. You've got actually 4 points to connect, 4 points to mount. So 1 on each side of the bottom, 1 on each side of the top. As I mentioned, this is a 8-liter bag. But how much stuff can you actually stuff into an 8-liter bag? Well, let me show you. With my favorite pop can or soda can test, because that is one way people can get an accurate idea of scale. So we've got 1 can of AHA, 2 cans, 3 cans, 4 cans, 5 cans, 6 cans. They just keep coming. 7 cans. It's like those clown cars where the clowns just keep coming out. 9, 10. So we were able to fit 10 cans into this bag and zip it up, tie it up, These babies were safe from the water and any other elements. You can actually fit a fair amount of stuff into this bag. You can see I have it on a side case in this bike, but maybe you don't have a adventure style motorcycle. Maybe you got a sport bike that you want to try it on. So you could take this bag here and it fits perfectly on the back seat of this CBR 600RR. And again, the coloring of it, it doesn't detract from the sportiness of the bike, in my opinion, which I think is great. And again, if you wanted to, you could also strap it here on the tank and go out for a day trip. You've got at least, instead of trying to cram your wallet and your sunglasses into a little tiny space in the back of this, you've got a nice place to put, you know, again, wallet, keys, sunglasses, some sunscreen, whatever you might want to take in your trip. So it does work nice on that. Perhaps you don't own a sport bike or a naked sport bike or adventure style bike. Maybe you have a cruiser. Maybe it's a really big cruiser. My goodness, that's a big bike. Anyways, perhaps you have a big land yacht like this. You have a couple options. You could strap that right behind your seat there. Nice place to add a little extra storage, again, without retracting from the look of the bike. Heck, even on this here, you could strap it right to your front handlebars. And nice little place there. So you can see there's a lot of options for this. We're back to the Duke again. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna throw this on the other side. Let's go for a spin. You can see what this bag looks like in action. And I'll show you some of the things I put in there, and you can tell me in the comments below if you think this bag is a good deal, if it looks cool or not. And yeah, let's go for a ride. All right, guys, so as you can see on the road, these things don't move at all. They're nice and secure. Even if you're turning and whatnot, you've got lots of angle, lots of room under here. I know I wasn't wearing proper boots because this was just a quick spin, but you can see that they actually function as a nifty little highway pegs if you want to put your legs up and relax. Another little feature that might not be advertised. Why don't I go ahead and show you what I carry in these bags for my travels. And you can leave them right on the side there. You just pull up that top strap. Now inside here I've got a 10-foot by 6-foot tarp. I should say this is an emergency bag for me because I don't want to be in and out of these all the time. So the things that I put in here are going to be kind of in an in-case moment or slight maintenance. So you can see I've also got some chain lube, quite a large bottle of it in fact. I got a shoulder strap for this bag or some of the other bags that I carry. Got some tape, Gorilla and electrical. Fire starter, an extra USB charger. You got like 30 feet of rope. I got a cloth in case I need to do some oily work. Here I got a tire inflator. This runs off the SAE plug that powers your trickle charger or any of your other devices from your battery. Got a full Ktm Tool Kit. Most of the tools I need are right there. And I got a full-on med kit. All of that is in this case. Over on this side, this is slightly cooler, less likely to be needed, except for the trip that I'm going to be doing here in the next couple weeks. I do have a full tent that we're camping with as we go to the Arctic Circle from one side of Canada to the other, but I also have full-on Hennessy hammock, the Deluxe Explorer with two different ratchets in here as well. So the whole hammock, fly, ratchets in here. This thing I've had with me from everywhere, from Alaska to Costa Rica, Panama, Jamaica.
all over the place. This thing has been with me, I love it, and this fits in that bag perfectly. One of the things I will mention is the way I have it strapped on here, if I did take something out while I was driving, you would have to obviously adjust your straps and tighten it back up, because when it's not full, because the connection points are on the front of it, you basically need to tighten it every time you empty it or fill it. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're thinking of getting a smaller bag for your bike, no matter what kind, you might want to consider this. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you like this kind of content, and I will catch you on the next one.